And now to Marius, who's also into the code system of the slavery. Please.
Yes, as you already know, the secret is told. I was thinking that I should only show you all the images and you'll be like, what does it mean? So it's, yeah, behind the aesthetics there is language, and I tried to see how it worked, and I guess it worked because no one understood anything. So, yeah, from what you saw in Margrethe's first image, you saw that there were codes and there were descriptions underneath that they had certain meanings in this route to navigate and to motivate slaves to hope for freedom and human dignity. And my first work was in 2008, taking yeah, just a name from the pattern, drunkard's path, meaning that you had to walk not in a straight line, but yeah, to get to the next stop or station on the railroad, you had to, yeah, remember to walk in like a drunk. 2010, I made an installation, and I wanted to go further, and showing several of the quilts, and yeah, I had to find a way to make them impressive somehow, that they wanted to tell you something, but they might not, yeah, they didn't. So by making a stretch of this wooden structure, I divided the gallery into two. So there was like a gallery of these blankets, and then there was room for the audience that you can see, yeah, a bit on the right here. Yeah, so how did it work? The work I called Time Has Turned Into Space and There Will Be No More Time Till I Get Out of Here. It's a quote from Samuel Beckett. Yeah, enough said maybe. But my interest in this is from a sculptural perspective. And when I make sculptures, I always take already existing things and ideas and something from our history or present. And everything that we make in our everyday life is, of course, an extension of our bodies. So what is more everyday like and closer to the body than like these blankets? So the idea is that in the morning when the slaves got out of bed and with their homemade or home, they made their blankets by scraps and finally have enough material to make a bed cover. They were hanging them out to air them in the morning, but in a structural way or in an organized way that they actually yeah, made like a route to freedom, or at least to the next, or the start, the kind of motivation to actually do the next step. So for me, there is no meaning to this except from, as I said, Drunkard's Path was the first one, and here we have something that is called falling water or tumbling blocks, meaning that you had to get up to Niagara Falls or to that you had to tumbling blocks was you had to get ready, preparing yourself to pack up your gear. And this is something called bow tie hourglass, meaning that you had to dress differently to mix in with the next area that you enter. And log cabin, actually what you see is a village of houses, and the red dots was a safe house. So here all houses are safe. So it is the chimney in the middle, and then there is this log cabin around. And this from the back side is flying geese, meaning you follow the geese flying in the spring to the north. So these are just motivational, but also that yeah, they made the quilts and the patterns, but they were also those safe houses, or those who were against slavery to try to abolish it. They made this system from the late 1700s till the Civil War in 1861. And it was an organization that they got these codes sent in to all the plantations. And not so many actually, yeah, it was important to keep it low. Not everyone was supposed to know it. And yeah, so it was gradually a formal yeah, understanding of this and the possibility of getting free. Okay. I made this work in different versions, in different galleries and yeah, museums in this case. Yeah, so what I'm interested in is this emergency that created this art, and that, yeah, out of emergency that, yeah, it was a way to communicate in between each other, but at the same time, the communication went unnoticed by the oppressors.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.